everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Jenny, and as always, I'm here with Mark, our resident tech guru.
Hey Jenny, always a pleasure. And hey, you're selling me short. I prefer Chief Nerd Officer, thank you very much.
Laughs times okay, Chief Nerd Officer it is. So Mark, or should I say, CNO, what mind-bending tech topic are we diving into today?
Oh, this one's a doozy. We're talking about the new collaboration between Synaptics and Google on Edge AI for the Internet of Things. And let me tell you, the implications are huge.
Okay, you've got my attention. Edge AI, IoT. That sounds like a lot of jargon. Can we break that down for our listeners who might not be, Chief Nerd Officers?
Totally. So, IoT. That's just the Internet of Things. Basically, all those smart devices around us. Your fridge, your watch, even your toothbrush these days. And Edge AI is like giving those devices their own little brains.
Their own little brains? Okay, I think I'm following. So instead of sending data all the way to the cloud for processing, it happens right there on the device?
Exactly. It's like imagine you have a super smart assistant right there in your pocket, not a phone call away, and it can make decisions in real time. This is faster, more secure, and just way cooler.
Okay, that does sound pretty cool. But what does this Synaptics and Google team-up have to do with it?
This is the cool part. Synaptics makes the hardware. They have this thing called the Astra platform, which is basically like a tiny computer optimized for AI. And Google, well, they're the AI software gurus. They have this ML core that uses something called MLIR that makes AI models run super efficiently.
MLIR? Is that like a robot's name or something?
Laughs times not quite. It stands for multi-level intermediate representation. But basically what's happening is Google created this language to talk to ASI hardware really well. And now they are making it work perfectly with Synaptics hardware.
Okay, so it's like they're creating a common language for the hardware and software to communicate seamlessly?
Precisely. And this means that developers can create way more powerful AI applications for all sorts of devices.
So what kind of applications are we talking about here? Like, what will this actually enable?
Think about it this way. Imagine a smartwatch that can not only track your health data, but also understand your voice commands perfectly, even in a noisy environment. Or a smart home system that can anticipate your needs based on your habits and preferences, adjusting the temperature, lighting, and music before you even ask.
Whoa! So like in those sci-fi movies where the house practically knows what you're thinking?
We're getting there. This collaboration is all about making devices more context-aware. They'll be able to process vision, sound, voice, all sorts of data, right there on the device, to understand the world around them.
That's amazing. I can see how this would be a game changer for things like wearables and smart appliances.
And it's not just consumer stuff. I was just reading about how this could revolutionize industrial IoT too. Imagine factories with machines that can predict when they need maintenance, or security systems that can identify anomalies in real time.
Okay, that's really cool. But I have to ask, what about privacy? Are we going to have all these devices listening and watching us all the time?
That's a valid concern. But here's the thing about Edge AI. Because the processing happens on the device, less data needs to be sent to the cloud. So, in theory, it's more secure, and your data stays more private.
That makes sense. It's like, the less your data travels, the safer it is.
Right. Plus, both Synaptics and Google are saying they're committed to open source software and tools, which means the community can scrutinize the code and make sure it's all on the up and up.
That's reassuring. So it sounds like this collaboration is not just about making cool gadgets, but also about making AI more accessible and trustworthy.
Exactly. I'm really excited about this. I was just reading a quote from Vikram Gupta, a senior VP at Synaptics, and he said we're on the brink of a transformative era in Edge AI. And honestly, I think he's right.
And what did Google have to say about all this?
Billy Rutledge, a director of systems research in Google Research, said, and I quote, Synaptics' embrace of open software and tools and proven AI hardware makes the Astra portfolio a natural fit for our ML core as we ramp to meet the uniquely challenging power, performance, cost, and space requirements of Edge AI devices.
Wow. That is a ringing endorsement from Google, and it sounds like they are all in on Edge AI.
Totally. This is big. It's like all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together to make AI more integrated into our lives, but in a way that's more efficient, secure, and user-friendly.
This has been so fascinating, Mark. I feel like I have a much better grasp of what Edge AI is and why this partnership is such a big deal.
Me too, Jenny. It's going to be really interesting to see what amazing innovations come out of this in the next few years.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, if you're as excited about this as we are, let us know. We love hearing your thoughts.
Yeah, and if you have any questions or if there's something you want us to explore in more detail, don't hesitate to reach out.
Thanks for joining us on another deep dive into the world of tech. Until next time, stay curious.
And keep nerding out. See ya!